What's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. This should be very interesting. I would suspect. If I had to make a prediction, I'd say this is probably going to be a very lit live session. It's always funny when I see how upset and offended women get when you state something, when you just state facts. You know what I mean? Like when you just state reality. A lot of women get in their feelings over it. Go back and after I make all my points tonight, I want y'all to go back and read the comments and see how disrespectful, see how offensive women tried to be towards me for simply stating reality. Right? This is it. I point this out all the time, and I love it when y'all prove me right by how y'all respond to reality. Y'all prove the stuff that I post on my page to be accurate by the way that y'all respond to reality. All right? And I have all the evidence in the world because I'm going to use my platform tonight to explain exactly what I meant in that post. And I'm going to give y'all the opportunity to make me look stupid. I'm going to give you the opportunity to prove how damn stupid I sound. How that was the dumbest thing you ever read. How I'm going to give y'all all the opportunity you need to make me look like a damn fool. Okay? I'm going to give y'all every opportunity you need to make me look like a damn fool. So if you got in your feelings or if you felt like what I said was inaccurate, please tune in and take the opportunity to prove me wrong. Alright, let me get to my notes, man. I typed up some notes for this session. Okay. First thing I'm going to start with is some definitions. A lot of women... Why don't I just go start with the actual post? That makes the most sense, right? Start with the post that got them in their feelings. Okay, so I said single by choice. Women will always proclaim to be single by choice, no matter what the real reason she's single is. Using this cliche makes it seem as if they simply have never met anyone that meets their standard of being worthy of dating them. And that will always sound and feel better than admitting that the men they wanted didn't want them because of their thinking, behavior, personality, or credentials. Right? So now, I'm going to read the caption too. So I said, I hear a lot of single women throw this cliche around whenever single women are discussed. And for a large percent of women, it's complete BS. That does not mean that it cannot be true for some women. The percentage of women that it is true for is a very small percent. See how, so a lot of the people that argue, so you're saying that a woman can't want to be single? Did I say anything remotely close to that? In the first sentence of my caption, I make it very clear that yes, some women can choose to be single. But the percentage of women that accurately do that and can really call it that is very small. See how that one sentence eliminates a lot of the rebuttals that you're going to read in those comments? Of women suggesting examples and creating scenarios when I made it very clear that I already understand that is possible. Okay. Let's see. And for a large percentage of women, it's complete BS. We can tell by the way women behave when it comes to sex, love, and dating that most women do not have goals of being single and only engaging in casual sex their whole lives. Is there any part of that sentence that is inaccurate or false? We see how women get upset when men don't want to commit to them. We see how women talk about how emotionally connected they get and how they want more from men. We see, we can observe how women do this almost instantly when they meet a guy that they like, that shows them attention. We see how women instantly start to exhibit these behaviors once they get to sexually involved with their man. That's why they go celibate, right? That's why they gotta clear their head. They gotta make sure that they can think straight. They gotta be able to get their life on track. All these things that they claim that they can't do because of sex, right? So, was there any part of that that indicates that women just want to just keep fucking random dudes their whole life? Because if that was the case, they wouldn't be stressed out about not getting in relationships. If that was the case, what's stopping y'all from doing it? Y'all know y'all can get dick any night y'all want it. What's stopping you from doing it? If that's what you want, if that's what your lifelong goal is to just get random dick whenever you want, why are you so restrictive on it? Why are you so restrictive on the pussy if that's your goal? See how those things, what y'all do, does not match what y'all are trying to say. Y'all are not choosing to be single and casually date. Y'all are not choosing to just be randomly fucking randoms. Y'all are not just choosing to be fucking men that you do not know will be there if he accidentally gets you pregnant or not. But y'all expect men to just believe it though. Y'all expect us to ignore the actions and believe what y'all tell us. Okay, we gonna see. Y'all gonna learn today. Well, let's see what else we got. Okay, I said it is possible. I said, hold on. Yeah. Most women do not have goals of being single and only engaging in casual sex their whole lives. Is it possible that a woman goes her entire adult life without ever meeting a quality man? I guess so. That's possible. It is possible that a woman can go her adult life and never meet a man that's really husband or father material. Yes, that's possible. But it's very, 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 very unlikely. It's possible, but it is extremely unlikely that that's the case. We see that women struggle to tell the difference between real men and fuckboys. We see how inaccurately women use descriptions and definitions and words. We see how flawed their dating practices are and their dating strategies are. So the likelihood that a woman just went her entire adult life and never met a quality man is extremely low. It is extremely low. Right? So, and if that's the case, if a woman went from being a teenager to being in her 40s or 50s and only met bad, ain't shit men, what does that tell you about her judgment and decision-making process? Did she not ever change where she went? Did she not ever change the type of man that she dated? Did she not ever make any adjustments to her dating strategy? Are those fair things to ask for somebody that does the same thing for decades and doesn't seem to learn anything from it? I don't think that's an unreasonable expectation. Everybody's expected to improve and grow and learn from their experiences, right? At your job, I'm pretty sure you do some type of evaluation with your boss, where y'all go over goals and expectations and what you're expected to do better and improve on and learn. I'm willing to bet that you do something. If you have a job, you do that with your boss. Why wouldn't a woman be improving on her dating situation? Something that's as important as who you fucking. Why wouldn't a woman be able to improve on it? Let's see. So let's see where else. A very large percentage of women think and behave in ways that create conflict with men and or disrupt the natural dating process. That is the fundamental core of my content. I explain how women create conflict and think and do things that cause them to not end up in relationships with the men that they want to be with. That's what I do every day. I'm not making it up. I'm not talking about nothing, things that don't happen in real life. I'm not talking about things that men don't experience. So these are things that women really do. I'm getting sent posts that other women teach to other women, and I'm breaking down how foolish and idiotic it sounds. Every single day. For years now. Right? So let's see. And a lot of them struggle to even identify quality men when they encounter them. But we're supposed to believe that every single woman voluntarily chooses to avoid love and serious relationships. Laughing my ass off. Come on, y'all. Let's just use some common sense. That sounds very logical, doesn't it? Before I even go forward, is there anything that I said that did not make sense? If there's anything that I said that lacked logic or did not make sense or did not reflect the world that we see every day, please point out what I said. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for these awesome rebuttals. I'm waiting for y'all to show me how dumb I sound. I'm waiting for y'all to show me how inaccurate my statements were. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for y'all to show me how wrong I was. Crickets, right? But y'all single by choice, right? All right, so let me get to my notes. So, I wrote a couple of things that I just wanted to point out, to reiterate how accurate that my statements were, right? So we can tell that women are not choosing to be single by how they naturally behave towards men. When they meet a man that they like, when they meet a man that they're interested in, we see how they naturally are possessive and jealous towards other women. They don't want him spending his time or fucking other women. They are automatically possessive of that man, his attention, and his sex. And they want him to do the same thing for them. They want that commitment. Every way that all the strategies that women use to try to go approach dating indicate that most of them want to end up in serious relationships. Because if they did not, if all women wanted to do was just be free and be single and be fucking, they would not have the restrictions that they have on their sex lives, that they place these high ass standards of what you got to do just to be able to get in their panties. Who does that unless they're trying to place value on it so that someone else can see the value? If all they wanted to do was bust a nut and get some head and get their pussy licked, what's stopping them from doing it? What's stopping them from doing it? The first thing that they'll say, well, I'll get called a hoe. Men will call us a hoe. Well, if you want to be a hoe, what difference do that make? You know why they don't want to be called a hoe? Because that makes them less likely to get with the man that they want to be with. That's why women don't want to be labeled a hoe. That's why. That's the fundamental reason why they don't want to be seen as a hoe. They don't want men to think that they're a hoe. Because they believe that will decrease the chance of that man making her his woman and wifing her up. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying.